Hey guys, so I am back home for Christmas and Hanukkah, and I wanted to do a kind of rainy day video. I'm still getting used to being back home, and so I didn't want to do anything like too intensive, like a video essay yet. So I thought we could do a rainy day Twilight quiz. If you don't know, I run a Twilight fan account on Instagram. It's called by.4, like the number 4.twi. And it's very, very fun. I have about like 3K followers right now. And I really enjoy doing it. I'd like to consider myself a big twihard. And so what I thought we could do is go over some like supposedly difficult Twilight quizzes together, and see what scores I get on them. So I've never taken these quizzes before, but I am excited to do so. So this one is on howstuffworks.com. In what class does Bella sit next to Edward on the first day of school? Biology. Duh. They get the golden onion. How did the Cullens differentiate themselves from other vampires? They're vegetarians. How many adopted Cullen children are there? Okay, there's Edward. So I'm assuming they mean like pre-Bella, because Bella's not adopted. She's, she becomes an in-law. So there's Edward, Emmett, Rosalie, Alice, and Jasper. So that'd be 5. The Denali vampires shared what with the Cullens? They are their cousins because they're also vegetarian. What frustrates Edward about Bella? She plays stupid in class. Nope. He can't read her mind. Yep. She sings ABBA songs at inappropriate times. That'd be me. That'd be what he dislikes about me. What do vampires really need in order to play baseball? They need the thunder. Because the crack of the bat. How did Stephenie Meyer come up with the idea for the Twilight books? She first got it in a dream. She dreamed the meadow scene. Where did Bella have to hide out from James in Twilight? She hid from James in Phoenix, which is where she lived with her mom at the time. What part of Bella is bitten by James, prompting Edward to heroically suck the poison? Heroically. Her wrist is bitten. How did Stephenie Meyer choose Forks, Washington for location of the series? She's paid by... No. She lived there's a child? Nope. She Googled the place with the most rainfall. Edward plays what song for Bella on the piano? Bella's Lullaby. How old is Edward in the book? He is 17. Turned in 1918. In New Moon, what are the situations that prompt Bella to hear Edward's voice in her head? First one. Dangerous adrenaline-filled escapades. Yeah, some people think that that's like he's a ghost there, or like not a ghost, but he's like actually projecting. That is not a vampire power. It is not one of his powers. It's just a hallucination. It's a little bit more clear that it's just a hallucination in the book, but I feel like in the film, if you've just seen it like once or twice, or if you're just like a casual fan, it can be really easy to think like, oh, he's seeing that. How does Edward attempt to kill himself in New Moon? He tries to expose himself as a vampire, so the Volturi will kill him. What Native American tribe does Jacob belong to? This is one of the many problematic aspects of Twilight that is important that we recognize, obviously. He's a cute. How do shapeshifters like Jacob find their soulmates? Imprinting. I don't even want to get into that. Oh my god. Next question. Renesmee, stupid ass Chuck Esme. What Cullen member doesn't vote for Bella to become a vampire? Rosalie. This is not a life I would have chosen for myself. In the films, all the Cullens visibly distinguish themselves in what way? They'll wear the Cullen family crest. I'm wearing Alice's right now. I was going to wear like a Twilight t-shirt, but it's kind of cold right now. And so I was like, it's a little too chilly for me to wear a Twilight t-shirt or one of the screen accurate dresses that I have. Yep. What animal is in the Cullens family crest? It's a lion. Lion! What happens when Jacob tries to kiss Bella in Eclipse? She punches him. Yeah. I have a whole video talking about that scene, actually. It's about, it's called, what Twilight taught me about consent. And it's from last October, so if you're interested in hearing about that, then go check that out. Who replaced Rachel Lefebvre as Victoria in the film version? It is Bryce Dallas Howard, who I love in The Village and I hate in Twilight. Though she is a more accurate Victoria to the book, but I think Rachel Lefebvre does a way better job. What is a newborn vampire? A newborn vampire, vampire that's a person who's been a vampire for less than a year. What does Victoria do in an attempt to kill Bella? Yep, creates an army of newborns. Feeds her a poison apple. She's the witch. Who surprises Bella by showing up at her wedding? Jacob. A drunk uncle. Her identical twin? I wish. Some of these I wish were true. What rather unromantic memento is left after Bella and Edward's wedding night? A large bill for the reception. Bruises. Yep, after they get it on. Why does Edward finally turn Bella into a vampire? To tickle fight? No, she would have died from childbirth. Actually, she does die from childbirth. She's just it's a situation where it's she's not fully dead, but she's pretty much as dead as you can get without being able to come back from it as a vampire. What special power does Renesmee have? She can place thoughts in others' minds. It's not placing thoughts, though. She's showing, memories. What is the name of the other peaceful half-human, half-vampire that proves that Renesmee isn't a threat? Nahul. Yep, which is... Oh! You know the, fun fact. So, Nahul is the name of... I think it's part of a name of a lake, right? Where they're said to be, I think they're said to be, a monster or something. And there's that line where it's, talking about Renesmee, Nessie, you nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster. And I really wonder if that was, an intentional thing that Stephenie Meyer did, or if it was accidental. Because I actually really like that detail. How does Bella finally show Edward she loves him? She removes her mind shield. She shows him, as someone called it, a fan cam with her mind. What other film did director Catherine Hardwicke... Oh, I already know this. 13. Yep. She cast Nikki Reed in 13 first, and then she's like, you want to do Twilight? You want to be Rosalie? How many books does Stephenie Meyer write in the Twilight universe? Oh, wait. This is important, actually, because when did this come out? Let's see. When was this quiz published? Because that's going to change a lot. Okay, it's a 4-minute quiz, but when was this... When did you make this? When was this made? Oh, no. Oh, that's going to pin. Okay, so there's 4 main series books. Then there's Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, so that's 5. There's Life and Death. That's a gender-bent version, so that's 6. And then there's been Midnight Sun, but I don't know when this was published. There's also, the illustrated guide. I don't know. I'm going to say 6 because I'm going to guess this wasn't published after 2020. Oh, they're counting the official illustrated guide, which is not what I thought. Okay, that one should count because I know it. So that one's not counting as an X. I refuse to say it because I knew all the ones that were published. It was just a matter of what are they counting? When was this published? True or false, Catherine? No, she didn't. I wish she did. New Moon, Chris Weitz. I think, honestly, New Moon is technically the best Twilight movie. So, How long did principal photography take for Twilight? Oh, no. I don't know. I'm going to say 26. 44. True or false, when Twilight was released on DVD, it was the most purchased DVD that year. Ooh, that's an interesting question because I know Twilight had crazy merch, but Twilight was released on DVD. I'm going to say it's either very, very end of 2008 or it would be very beginning of 2009. What movies came out that year? Was it Harry Potter going on at the same time? Because I feel like Harry Potter would get the most. But then again, they released a bunch of special edition ones for like all the Twilight movies. I'm going to say true, because why would they ask that? Wow. That's incredible. Okay, I got 33 out of 35. What did I miss? Okay, so I missed this one, and then, so I got 34 out of 35, because the other one doesn't count. So 34 out of 35 is really good. Okay, now let's switch over to, sorry, I'm having really fun doing this. So if you're bored, like, feel free to click off. But this is more of like a Twitch stream, not on Twitch right now. It's a very low-key video, but I'm having fun. Okay, what did the Cullens differ? Okay, the vegetarians, we know this. 5. This is like, oh, this is like the same thing, but easier. I don't like that, so we're going to skip off that one. We're going to do the BuzzFeed one. This might just be the most difficult Twilight quiz of 2020. We'll see about that. Before moving to Forks, where did Bella live? She lived in Phoenix. What instrument does Edward play? He plays the piano. Love these gifts. What class did Bella and Edward take together junior year? They took biology. Which vampire was not turned by Carla Cullen? Jasper was not turned by him. That's another, I do not want to talk about. Alice also wasn't turned by Carlisle. And this is wrong. Alice was turned by an unknown vampire who worked in asylum. He's unknown. He's unknown to her. He was a doctor there. Because James was coming to kill her because he got a scent of her. What's Edward's favorite animal to hunt? He likes the lion. And that is the first animal that that's the first animal that Bella kills when she's turned. Which Muse song plays during the iconic supermassive black hole? Isle Esme is off the coast of which city? I also have heard someone say that it should have been called Carl Isle, which, yeah, honestly. It's off of the coast of Rio. They have to cut through Rio to get there. Who became a werewolf first? This was Sam. He was very confused. What is it called when werewolves change shape? It's called shifting. Oh! They're shapeshifters, but they're phasing. Fuck! You see, this is what happens when I try to speed run it and I don't think for a second. God damn it. According to the books, who did James meet first? He met Alice first. In the book version of Breaking Dawn, what car did Edward buy? Oh my god, it's a fake car called a Mercedes Guardian. And you can it's like you could nuke it essentially and it would it would be fine. Who killed Bree Tanner? Bree Tanner was killed by the Volturi, but it was specifically Felix. According to Breaking Dawn, how many chromosomes does a vampire have? Ooh, I always forget this. Because I always forget how many a human is. How many are we supposed to have? Because that's going to depend. I've been asked this question before, and I always forget it. I think it's 26. Okay, 25. Okay, so vampires have 25, but werewolves and half vampires have 24. But how many do we have? 22? I don't know. I don't know how many we have. Oh no, stupid moment. I need to go to Mr. Molina's biology class. According to the books, who's the youngest vampire in the Cullen clan before Bella turned? Edward was. Oh, youngest as in who was the newest turned? Like the youngest turned? It would be oh fuck. It's either Emmett or Alice. Emmett was the youngest that Carlisle turned, but I think Alice may have been turned younger in the hospital. So this is I'm gonna say Emmett. Yeah, okay. I think Alice was in the late 20s, I want to say. In Newman, which Cullen voted against Bella becoming a vampire? Rosalie. Where I answered that one. When Jacob Black became the Alpha of his own pack, who became his beta or his second in command? That would be Leah. Shout out Leo. Leo deserved better. An eclipse who finally killed Victoria. Victoria was killed by Edward. What was the name of Rose's fiance? Royce. Fuck you, Royce. Who drove the van that almost hits Bella? That'd be Tyler. I scored better than 93% of all other quiz takers. You're a Twilight expert. 17 out of 19. Honestly, not good enough. Okay, let's see what it says about me. You know your stuff. You've watched all the movies, read all the books, even The Short Second Life of Brie Tanner. This is all true. At one point, you probably owned multiple Team Edward t-shirts from Hot Topic. True. Whether or not you're still into Twilight, the knowledge you have about vegetarian vampires, shapeshifters, and Kristen Stewart will stay with you for the rest of your life. That's true. I'm perfect. Oh, thank you so much, Twilight quiz. Okay, so that's it. I feel like I proved the fact that I know a lot. Honestly, a bunch of the stuff I know is like really obscure knowledge. It'll be like facts, like from behind the scenes or something like that. It's very random. But if you're interested in following me, it's like a meme page where, so I post 3 times a day. I post 2 memes and 1 edit, so like a photo edit of some sort. And so if you're interested in following that, I will put the name up on the screen, by.for.twi. It's a safe space if you ever want to like talk about Twilight or, you know, just need to reach out or something. The DMs are always open. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.